Hi, I'm Ram. Welcome back to my playthrough of the Outer Wilds. Last time we were, well, getting into the Sun Station for one, and trying to investigate the towers on the Ash Twin. And we finally got down to the Black Forge in Brittle Hollow, and there's something about Ember Twin and Ash Twin have kind of the same astral body, and if you teleport to one, you might accidentally teleport to the other. So there was something in that I was going to check out. Also, I was talking to my dad about this game, who is like the #1 Outer Wilds fanboy. And I was complaining about how I didn't... There we are. How I couldn't find the missing chamber in there. And I was like, is it on Giant Steep? And he said, yes it is. So, just saying this in the interest of transparency, because I don't like knowing things about games before I play them, but... You know, I felt like I was kind of stuck at this point. I'm also super careful to not actually go on the internet. I would have, like, looked it up, but I feel like if I Google anything about this game, I'm just immediately gonna get, like, 10,000 spoilers, so... Am I going backwards? I think I might be. No, we're good. So, yeah. That'll be my one hint. And I'll try and refrain from asking him anything else. It does kind of ruin the suspense, but like I kind of knew this thing was going to be in the orbit or on the planet. I think I'll check out the south side of Giant Steep, because north's where the Quantum Tower is. And then there's the statue thing and the thing with the weird gravity stuff. And also the giant jellyfish. It might actually be next to the big jelly, because I don't think there was... Well, there wasn't anything like plot or I could read on the giant jelly. So... Perhaps that's a good way to go first, right? I'll find... That is the North Pole. Alright, that's where the Quantum Tower is. We're gonna check south, because I think everything else just kind of runs around next to the equator. Yeah, that's the statue workshop, so that's where one of the things on... One of the towers on the Ash Twins teleports you there, so there must be something to do there. Trying to think of where it could be. We're missing like a module. That's Gabbo's Island. Is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him. Here's our guy, the jellyfish. There's another like big whirlpool up this side, so maybe I need to do the thing with the anti-clockwise cyclone and the turrets. It straight up never occurred to me to try and turret, to try and go up the south end. I'm stumbling over my words because I can't for the life of me remember which direction a clock goes. It's kind of embarrassing. I think these are all clockwise. I'll find one. Ah, you... No, that's clockwise as well. Here we are. This looks good. Finally got one. Surprisingly hard to find this time. I must have just been, oh god, not looking correctly. Alright, so we're heading south. Right, gotta make sure we're directly in the South Pole, because it's a bit finicky to get right. Right, I think we are directly under the South Pole. Although it kind of looks like there's just cyclones up there, so I don't know if this is the right place. Maybe the cyclone isn't in the middle of isn't in the middle of the North Pole. Yeah, this don't look good. Alright, I'm gonna need to... Oh, Christ. I'm gonna need to remap where that other massive cyclone is. Right, is this... Have I just circled all the way back to the North Pole? Oh, I'm so bad at directions. Are you actually the cyclone I was at 10 seconds ago? Maybe there isn't another cyclone, you know? Maybe I think I might just be mapping back round to the same one. I swear there is literally nothing else on Giant's Deep. I think my dad's lying to me. I have, as you can see, I've made like a massive cross all around in the core, and I can't find anything else up top. I think I was just mistaking the North Pole for having a South Pole as well. The planet's a lot smaller than I remembered, so it kind of just, you know, repeats itself. I think I might have one last look at the North Pole, because I kind of was in a rush last time I was here. Here we are, this little island down here. If I remember correctly, I died like pretty. I mean, I finished like the imaging thing, but I died pretty soon after that. So, oh god, is there any potential that something like crashed on top of it? I'm not seeing much, to be honest. Not really seeing anything of worth. Yeah, that's just the main entrance. Right, okay, last resort here, I'm gonna... Oh god, starboard thruster tank. Hold on, I'm gonna go ask Gabos about this. We'll repair our ship first, and then... Oh god. Kind of stuck in the middle of two turrets here, which isn't that helpful. Right, get in the water, stay in the water so I can actually repair my tank. No? Alright. Here we are. I believe Jabbo's just in this island. Did we land? Yeah, that looks kind of landed. Right, you. Surely if there was something that crash-landed down here, you would have seen it. And, you know, also you know how the loop resets, so... will be helpful as well. Hello, Gabro. Hoping you'll be back. Something weird's going on. We talked about this in the last time. Maybe I spoke to you and then lost my progress. But yeah, I already knew this. What should I explore? Start of every time loop, see a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening in orbit around the planet. You've been to Statue Island? Yes, I have. Yeah, I need to know where that thing falls. It's like the probe tracker compartment. I found your ship. No, that's not working. I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. That's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop, for real. Did you figure out why? Too much power, yes. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of every time loop. Any other insight you can give me? Quantum Poem, you were the one who wrote it in Timber Hearth, make some arts. Great. I've exhausted his dialogue options, unfortunately. Yeah, bright statue in the sky. He's got nothing for me. Right. Apparently I've got my ship log updated, so I guess we'll check that. Is there anything useful in there? Other than just a lot of ghost crystals? So ghost crystals must be remnants of that giant meteor we saw. Have I been here, Gabbo? I don't remember your island having this weird floaty thing that's merging into the rock. I don't remember this being around here. Yeah, has this just appeared after I spoke to you? This definitely wasn't here. Actually, is this the other island? Are they like merging together? Because I swear this is... yeah, this is one of the other islands. Is this like meant to happen, or is the game having issues? Because I'm pretty sure these two land masses shouldn't be coinciding. Yes, here's the orbital cannon. Although who knows, it's a weird game, it might just be doing weird stuff. no saying of where you go when you split. Danger, ghost matter nearby. Don't go in there. Here we are. Gabbo, do you want to talk about the fact that your island's kind of been combined with another one? Not really, to be honest. Alright, that's a bit awkward. Brittle Hollow. We've already seen that and done everything around here. So, assuming this is intended, what's the purpose of it, like, switching like this? I think we're about to get picked up by something as well, but we already explored this area, and I can't see it letting us access any new bits. Although maybe now that I know more about the orbital probe, I probably should get over here. Oh god, no. Oh, I was hoping I could do that quick enough. Right, you look at the orbital cannon exploding, it doesn't look like anything dropped in the water. Which is why I didn't check in the water. You can't actually see where the third canister actually splits off to. You can't really see it at all. It's not really big enough to be visible from up here. Annoying. I'm gonna check my ship log and hope that I've got some form of information about it. Ship log. Right, probe cannon. Okay. Missing. Doesn't help me. Heavily damaged. I actually think I forgot to check the launch module when I was there. And apparently I didn't finish looking through that, even though I'm sure I did. Alright, back to the orbital launch probe if I didn't explore it correctly then. Right, gotta be careful with this. All the debris still floating about in space. But yeah, no sight of the module that's supposed to be there. Alright, sit yourself up here. Not the most graceful landing. There we go. Get her suit on, and I think we'll start with the one that has the broken glass around the side, because I think I completely forgot to even look at that in the first place. So that will be I mean, one of them. Ah, here we are. This is the broken one. Right, hopefully I can get some good stuff in. Ooh. Yeah, that looks promising. Alright, ship log updated. Let's actually get to the floor. Probe tracking module projection stone. This will actually show us where it is. And I haven't read this at all. This is good. This could be, like, proper good progress. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honoured and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe's cannon's structural integrity slightly? And yes, as I thought, they knew it was going to break because they were going to reset the loop anyway. I do like they have different colours depending on who's speaking. I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Right, so let's actually see where this probe tracking module has been. Here we are. This is great. This is inside. This is like inside the jellyfish bit, which unfortunately I have no idea how to get to. Oh, it does look like we could get good data from the stuff in the ceiling though. That's okay. That's going to be difficult. I don't know how to get down there. And presumably because you weren't... Oh, God. Because you weren't trying to get down there, I don't know if they'll know either. Is this maybe a bit more text for me? Should do. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. That's like the second time we've heard of increasing the heart temperature. Must be a weird little metaphor for them. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting that we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see, and I'm right to think consequently we'll be ignoring that setting. I think there's a copy of this in either the other room or actually down on Giant's Deep, because I already know that. Now, you're doing some sort of little slideshow up there that you've clearly broken. Actually, what will happen if I put the control module here? Because presumably this is the control module. Is it just going to show us where we are right now? Is this... Alright, this is the other one then. Right, this appears the actual control room. And it starts like very fancy music whenever you get in here, so that's fun and climactic. Lance module, I'm sure I've already read this, but just in case I'm missing some bit of information. Yep, that's the one I read like 10 seconds ago. Giant's Deep, right, this may be beneficial. Bad news, Avens. Here I said there's won't be asked to fire. No, we've read that as well. I'll quickly scan it for any sort of jellyfish mentions. None, unfortunately. This will just take us back to the construction yard, won't it? Yeah, that's nothing. Right, there's gotta be something else around here. These... Yeah, there should be like a little ball I can move. So let's start jotting these across, seeing what we can learn. Come on, that's the Ash Twin, that's the orbital probe. And the Ash Twin's telling the orbital probe where to fire. Makes sense, that's kind of what I assumed. And yeah, the request comes when the time loop starts. Randomly selective probe trajectory. Alright. I swear I should have done this last time. Did I just, like, not for some reason? That's weird. Alright. Alright, probe breaks. That thing falls down into the middle of Giant's Deep. Orbital Pranon. Probeless. Also, probe tracking module receiving data. And then destroyed. Right. I already knew that ship. Thank you. So, what's our next plan? Can you tell me anything that helps with the jellies? Because that's kind of my main priority. Probe cannon damage report, severe structural stress detected, assessing damage to modules. Control module intact. Launch module, viewpoint, view fractured. Probe tracking module missing. And of course we know where it is. Right, I guess the only thing we can really do is figure out how to get in the jellies, which I have literally no idea how to do. I'm wondering, the only thing I can think of is maybe using the propulsion when you initially get cycloned into under the current. But I swear I do that anyway. I swear like I'm already going at full speed, so. And yeah, we already know we've looked everywhere in Giant's Deep. The only other place, logically, I can think of, if they had information on how to avoid the jellies, it would be either in the Hanging City on Brittle Hollow, or in the Sunless City in Ember Twin. Both of which I visited, both of which I don't recall. I'll check my ship log and see if... Because I think I do actually have a section for ocean depths. Yeah, there we are. Electrical field surrounds the planet's core. So, how do I get that? Underwater and purple electricity's around. Yeah, I know. Any Nomai aboard the PO tracking module would be the first to see the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. Is that implying there's someone on there? I don't think there's anyone actually on there. Right, I'm gonna head back down here to investigate. I'm trying to think logically if there's anything, because like we need to stop the electricity is the issue. So some kind of dampener what stops electricity, like foam. So it's just, yeah, we saw trees, so am I supposed to attack the jellies? I think I tried to attack the jellies last time. I believe I tried going through it not with my ship, and that didn't work either. Hello, jellies. I see that you're going through. Alright. Yeah, I don't think just pressing it, although every time it damages this ship, it does damage just the electrical systems. So, no, my suit's got to have electrical stuff in it anyway, so it's not a case of like, or, oh god, is it a case of just take my spacesuit off, because then I won't have any electrical stuff on me. That sounds horrific. For some reason, my guy's really bad at surviving without oxygen, so we'll just. I'm gonna have like the gentlest little tap down here. I'm mostly flesh based. Is that I'm thinking what you're supposed to do with electricity other than stand on the ground. You have to have like something as a dampener. It's not. This isn't good. Right, that's definitely not gonna work, so... Right, I'm gonna stop throwing my scout about. How's that? Ah, you don't like that. It's gotta be... The octopus, when they're getting in, they have like a, kind of like a tunnel they're going through. Maybe I've got to be able to like slip through the tunnel they're exiting via. So I just need to find a jellyfish that's sort of halfway on its way out. Maybe start trying to attack it a bit. There's not like just gonna be like a hole in this thing that I'm somehow missing. There we are, jelly coming up to the surface. Come on. There's some sort of like... I mean, it makes it wiggle a bit. Is that anything? Like bonking the jellyfish. Like... Oh no, I felt like I was kind of getting underneath it. But I don't think so. Hello, jelly. We'll have one more little... Alright, reactor damaged. Alright. This is kind of crazy, but I do feel like maybe going there without my suit would... Oh, that's an awful idea. Don't do that. I'm gonna try, though. Can I not hold my breath for longer than, like, 10 seconds? Apparently not. My guy has no lungs, so that kind of won't work. You gotta think there's a way to it, because how did the module itself get it? Is the question, because they're both like metal structures, so that's a pretty good one-to-one comparison. Several theories. Maybe the current again. Maybe I just have to like super like quickly nosedive into a current. Another thought, maybe it's like the stillness and the not moving. Kind of similar to Dark Bramble, where you kind of like float in, because it would have been sinking. I think... both of those are kind of viable, because yeah, it would have just like... It would have just slowly sunk in. And it's what? It's like made out of glass and metal, so... There's nothing... It's not going to have like knocked round the back, because it's an object, so it's inanimate, so it can't really do anything. Right, I'm gonna find which one of these is going anti-clockwise, and I'm gonna try and have a really aggressive nosedive into it. There we are. Here we are. Right, I'm gonna go like right to the top of the cyclone so we can get maximum speed. Is this good? Yeah, maximum speed. Come on. Okay, that didn't even remotely work. That was very bad. Oh, I felt like there was kind of an additional push down it gave us. But yeah, it was still nowhere close enough. Right, I'm not moving. Is it like a speed thing? I don't think it's a speed thing. I think it's gonna hit me. Come on. I'm being very still. Are we just like sitting on it? We're not being damaged, so I need to kind of thrust downwards. Come on. Alright, I can't tell if that was working or not, if I was just too close to it. Right. Another little go of just going super slowly. You can see how quickly you're going on the right, so 1 meters a second. Come on. I think this... No, okay, it felt like it was... It felt like it was working, but it was not working. Right, I genuinely think maybe hitting the cyclone is probably the best way of doing this. It felt like I was kind of getting further down than I would usually. Are you clockwise? You look clockwise. Have to find that it's you, isn't it? This is anti-clockwise, so... There we are. I'll take my hands off my controller, hope that helps. That doesn't either. Alright. Ah, that's it. I'm sort of underneath it. Right, yeah, this isn't working. You know what this might be a call for? This might be a call for the island with the jellyfish that had absolutely nothing interesting on it. There might, on closer inspection, be something that teaches us how to deal with them. Right, where are you, weird little tree island? I can sink my claws in. Here we are, alright. The gravity on this planet makes it kind of difficult to explore, so... Oh god. I'm gonna try and stay on my ship. I would like to know what's in that little ghost tunnel, though. There we are, so... Get out. Fix my electronics while I'm out there, why not? There. And... yeah, you have this sort of massive tunnel. Does that just lead out the other end? Doesn't appear like there's much in there, gotta be honest. Kind of stumped here. Is there... I mean, it's obviously not encasing me when it's covered in ice, but I don't know how this helps me. There's no way I can freeze the entire planet. Or maybe there is a way I can freeze the entire planet. Because we know with the interloper, as it goes closer and further away from the sun, that is a notepad. That's down there. That is an audio log down there with a fire. This must have been where Gabbo was hanging out before he moved to his new spot. Alright, this is actually a good place to be. This isn't a good place to be. Right, get it over with. At least I'm on my ship now, so I won't die from the impact. But yeah, there was 100% like an audio log in there. Right, so the problem is getting down here without ghost crystal. Because it's not all ghost crystal. There is a fair amount of it, right? This might be kind of suicide-y. There we are. But it's worth it. Right, bit injured. Don't get too close to the... Yes, I know. There, come on. Trip 4, entry number whatever, crashes 2, boring crashes 0. All the way down to the core, consider yourself conquered, giant steep. You just got Feldsparred. This was one of my more dramatic feats, if I say so myself. I can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. I can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gossen about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. Oh, please don't make me go in Dark Bramble. Oh god, I'm gonna like... I hate it. I hate it so much. I spent 20 minutes in there last time. And it was nothing but a nuisance, I'll tell you. It was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. And I wish to never repeat that experience, but it seems like I'm going to have to find Feldspar and talk to him about how you get in the stupid thing. The only question is it something that I can reasonably figure out on my own? And as I've been trying for like 15 minutes with no success, I'm going to say probably not. Alright, I'm gonna go reset my loop, and I guess we're going back to Dark Bramble again. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot during Dark Bramble, it's just because I found it completely terrifying. And also, I have the sound on my computer at the absolute lowest it will go. Because I hate the anglerfish, I hate that you can hear them breathing, it stresses me out so much. I in total just can't stand it in here. I'm basically just following his, like, radio signal. And just hoping that he... But there's, like, a ton of them, which is annoying. There's also a ton of white lights, probably anglers in this room. So, I'm loving that. That's very fun for me. Oh god, I think that's a gigantic angler corpse mouth I'm seeing in there. So, that looks great. Happy to see that. I'm not seeing any other white lights in this room, so I mean, that's a plus side. I'm still not like trying to move or anything. Just in case there's one right behind me. Where did that light go? Also, that's not particularly... There we are, there's the gross little thing, you can see it. Is this what I'm aiming for, I guess? Think so. At least it kind of looks like it has... It kind of looks like it had a campfire in it, so... this better be where you are, Feldspar. Trust me, I'm not staying here for long. You better give me your details. Oh my god, what is that? It's like those biblical angels with the millions of eyes. It's very disgusting. Actually, it looks quite like the seed that was found on Timber Hearth. Right, how do I park without making that much noise? I'm just gonna get out. You. Feldspar, you are incredibly annoying. I hate it in here. I did actually find this on my first time back, which is nice. But I'm still unhappy that I had to go in here and even remotely look at an angler. There we are. Whoa! Where do you come from? No one's come in here in, well, that ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian ever to reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say it's you. They made you an astronaut and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. Yeah, have you been in Dark Bramble forever then? Depends on how long all this time is. I've been here a while, I guess. Ever since I crashed my ship into... That is, ever since my daring escape from the jaws of an anglerfish. You crashed it, obviously yes, need to be rude. I'd finished exploring the core of Giant Steep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one ever had before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them? Big gnarly things, and this was the biggest one I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, crash. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside. And I think, well, this ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeleton later. Great find, I would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Yeah, I can't believe you've survived here. You know, in the old days, I used to think the same thing every time I came back from a flight in one piece. These days, I'm used to it. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Don't, fire's not going anywhere. Yes, how did you get into the core? That was a wild one. Since you're asking, I assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet. If I tell you how, it feels kind of like cheating. I will kill you, Feldspar. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. If I were you, I'd go take a walk, see where it ends. You want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here, and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Okay, so is there something in your ship that will help me, or do you just want me to do a favour before you actually help me? Although, oh god, nearly fell off the edge. Don't do this to me. I forgot this wasn't normal gravity. Are you implying that I just go through the hollow tree trunk on wherever? Where did you say this hollow tree trunk was? I'll level with you. I completely forgot what you said. Like, not long after you told me. Because I was too busy being annoyed that you wouldn't tell me where it was. Marshmallow stick, core of giant steep. Yeah. Tail end of the angler ship, flickering light. Alright. Ah, here. Should I be going here in my ship? Probably. Yes, I should be. It's actually a weird skeleton these guys have, all sort of breaking apart splints and stuff. Right, I'm gonna explore in my ship. Are you just telling me that I should go via the hollow tunnel on Giant's Deep, because A, my ship can't fit through there, and B, yeah, that can't be connected, and I'm pretty sure there's not any other hollow tree trunks. Right, I'm kind of stuck in its mouth. Right, don't forget that this is Dark Bramble, and that you're gonna get killed by anything in, like, 1 second. Because that's how this game does. There we are. There's your ship. What do you want from your ship after... I can't remember. Just go up the path from your ship. You don't need your ship back, because why would you? Right, so... if there's an anglerfish in here, Feldspar. Great. Thanks. Don't know how this helps me, but I'm mad about it. So, you've taught me that electricity exists. Or... are you saying if my electricity is already fried, then I can go into Dark Bramble because it can't affect me? That might be what you're saying. I can't quite tell. I'm gonna follow this path anyway. Actually, this is just gonna lead out, isn't it? Dunno, so intentionally damage all of the electronics on my ship? Where am I even going? If this leads out of the planet, then I'll take it. Am I stuck? I think I might be stuck. You know what, Feldspar, this is kind of a weird way of teaching a lesson. I assume you mean I have to destroy my electrical capabilities before I can go in? I'm gonna try and... Oh, where even is he? I can't even remember where he's gone. Somewhere over here. And then hopefully I can follow up, answer you. Feldspar, my ship's ruined. Heroic exploits, core of giant steep. Come on, you can't... Maybe he wants me to go there on foot? Oh, you're infuriating, Feldspar. I can't stand you. Oh god. Is this a weird, like, inside link to Giant Steep? Are we here now? Yeah, it kind of looks like we're in the ice crystal. That's very interesting. Fascinating. There we are, dead jelly, and more of your audiobook. Crashes 3. Whoa, I thought I'd never see one of these beasties outside of Giant Steep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Ugh, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jelly's insides from being zapped by electricity. Right, if I'm going inside this jellyfish's interior cavity to see what's in there tastes any better. So, your plan is just to get eaten by a jellyfish. And then... bingo, I guess. Right, alright, better try it. Kind of get in here. Nice little more note for me. Note to Feldspar. Do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this was the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Okay, so... I thought they might have something to do with it, so I guess I have to... let them eat me. Which sounds great. I can't wait for that. Is there anything... Yeah, there's more stuff in Dark Bramble down here. I hope that was all I needed to hear from Feldspar. Mostly because I've... Ah, we're on the outer corners. I totally... Oh, that means I didn't even need to go into Dark Bramble. That's very depressing. I hate it so much in there. Right, so... Go back to Giant Steep. Get eaten by a jellyfish. That's the plan, I guess. Right, we've found our target down here. Should be a jellyfish surfacing. And I guess I just kind of hang about near its face and wait for it to eat me. So... Hello, jellyfish. I'm a tasty snack. I'm a fish, I guess. Although I don't think I've seen any other marine life in this entire place. Please eat me. Come on. Oh, okay. That didn't seem great. Hello, jellyfish. Do you wanna... I can sort of get in its... Can I get in its plumage? I could when it was dead. No, can't get in its plumage either. I'm supposed to sort of get underneath its tendrils, sort of enter it from the underground? This doesn't seem... There we are. Lovely. I'm in the jellyfish now. So oh god. I'm in its brain. So now I just wait until it goes back inside the thing, which is kind of hard to tell. I don't really know how to tell when it's in the underground bit that I need to go. But you know what? I'll just chill up here a bit. Do you think the jellyfish is perturbed that I'm inside its brain? I mean, there's sort of like blue goo. Oh, I hear the crackling. I think this is the energy field. Yeah, that's the energy field, so I'm gonna sort of make sure that you're properly good and underneath it. Don't wanna risk and get too early, although I am running out of oxygen. You know what? Hello, Jelly. I'm gonna sort of get out of here. Ooh. This. Is this good? This looks good. And here is my precious little launch control. Right. Alright, get in here and actually figure out. Hopefully we'll be able to sort of tell who's operating the probe. Right, so another one of these machines. Right, somewhere up here we can actually read the info, which will probably be best to do this first. Thank God there is oxygen in here. You are open. So you've got somebody's soul. Right. This is a launch module. We've already seen that. I assume it has the same info, but I'll probably check. Any sort of update on the Ash Twin? Still, it's got that sort of stare thing that we've been seeing. Right, I'm gonna start taking these two. Is there a board? Yes, there is. Oh God. Ugh, gravity's a bit questionable down here. We have exciting news. Privet, the Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Rami is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. So I think Yarrow is the Nomai we're looking for. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Rami. Nice, and see if this has anything for us. You'll be the first to see them. Imagine Privet, the probe tracking module, will be the first to know the coordinates in the Eye of the Universe. Honored and terrified, you won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend, we only need to fire the probe orbital once. Yeah, and won't be capable of receiving its data if this thing is destroyed, which luckily it wasn't. It's kind of awkward to get to, but it does seem to be in pretty good shape. Right, let's start getting the mechanism going. See what sort of data this thing's being retrieved. Right, so yeah, it does an automatic direction. What is that? 9 million? Christ. Visualizing trajectory. You have... This time loop has been going on for quite a while, I see then. Yeah, you've made a lot of attempts, and ooh, is that actually? Ooh, you've struck what you're looking for. Previous launch data from the Ash Twin. Number of probes launched, 9 million. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9318504. Okay, so that's not the probe number that we're currently on, so why, after you found it, why did you continue launching? Unless something bad's happened to the person who was in charge. Retrieving stored coordinates from the Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Great. I have no idea what that means, but I'm hoping my ship log or my translator will know. Right, is this... I think this is all that's in this area. In which case, I need to leg it back home. Check my ship coordinates. I still don't know how this helps me, like, reset the loop or turn the loop off or whatever. But it is another piece of the puzzle. Right, unfortunately, I don't think we're able to translate the coordinates of the eye ourselves, but we do at least have a record of what they are. So, they're that. And at least that is good progress. So the only thing left we have to do is find a way to warp inside the Ash Twin project, which again I think we'll be able to do via the towers. Yeah, the warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. Because the Hourglass Twins are so close together, we can probably warp from the outside of the Ash Twin to the inside of the Ash Twin. Just as long as we sort of time it right. Well, that's what we're going to be doing next time. Thank you for watching.